What's going on, everybody? PincheAls here. I'm broken as AF. There's the arm. Give me a minute here. I'm trying to get my stream set up. It's a lot more work than it is, you know, when you have one arm. So I'm trying to figure this out really quick. Just give me a moment, guys. Got some tunes playing in the background. I just gotta post this on my other page really quick. But what's going on? What's going on? Yo, take my strong hand. I know, right, fool? Oh man. But give me a second here, guys. It's a lot harder than it looks with one hand. Got some jams going. But what's up? What's up? What's up, Wayne? Let's see here. I'm posting on my Patreon page so they can come in and join in as well. Right? I missed the stroke. Hold on, no. Create link. Right here. What's up? What's up? Help on the way. Seriously, I'm definitely getting to know myself all over again. Airport was pretty rough, man. Give me a second here. I'll give you guys all the info about what's going on, but I'm just trying to get my Patreon on here too. Give me a second. Okay, cool. All right, Patreon members, please join in. What's up, Rob? What's up, bro? Damn, people joining in. I'm gonna turn off the music really quick. That way we can talk. Nice, Wayne. Very, very nice, buddy. Whew. Okay, so update. Number one, I break down the week how it went. You know, because a lot of people are asking what happened. Yo, what's up, Ed? So there's a couple things that need to be first. I got a couple things for Patreons, so Patreon members, be ready. Pun intended. Ha. But yeah, so number one, phenomenal, and I'm saying this, phenomenal week in Tennessee. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. All right, so this is how it all went down, so you guys can understand the situation and how the whole story happened. That way, you guys can understand beginning to end and understand the context of what happened throughout the stuff. Number one, Tennessee has horrendous internet. All right, what's up, David Kane? What's up, buddy? Horrendous internet. All right. No, don't worry about it, Tiny. I love you, buddy. You know you're never mean. This guy. All right. So, internet service is like literally from the 90s. I mean, we're probably getting 1 to 2 megs a second. So, live stream was near impossible. So, understand that, number one. Number two, cell phone service. Honestly, the moment I showed up in Tennessee, in Knoxville, I had phenomenal service. Okay, right? AOL. I'm not even kidding, bro. I'm not even kidding. This probably was probably a scenario out there. But let's let's figure out. Let me finish my story. So David, Dan. All right, Dan is the guy who hit me up on Facebook. He watches my YouTube channel. He's been watching it for a good 3 to 4 years. So he's been watching all my content, loving my channel, and just enjoying what I do. And that's what you guys are here for. You guys enjoy what we do, what I do, what we all do together, as a family, Mark IVs, and everything else in between, right? So he hits me up because, I posted like I'm looking for work, because, my job obviously pays for my life and whatnot, but I need a little bit of side cash. I've been posting, and I've been getting a lot of side work, side hustle to make some extra cash. And this guy, literally, I posted, like, I will fly to you and build your car, And a lot of people are like, nah, I won't do that. You won't do that. You won't do that. And, people thinking I was joking, like legitimately joking. Like, he playing. Why you playing? You hurt my feelings, And this fool, Dan, straight out said, hey, I'll pay you for your flight. I will pay for your room and board at his house to feed me and whatnot. And as long as you can get my car up and running from Friday to Sunday. And I'm all like, hell yeah, I'll do it. I go, what? But wait. There's one catch. I need to know what you have already done, because I'm not there to build an engine and then build an entire car in 3 days. I mean, if I had no sleep, I'd do it. But I need to sleep, So he sends me a whole part list, and he's all like, I have this, and this. I have a long block, and that's it. I'm all like, damn, I can do that in 3 days. I can do all of that in 3 days. What I need you to do is make sure you have a garage, you put the car on a jack stand, and you have the front end removed. If you can do that, I got the rest for you, bro. And he's like, yeah, I can do it. He's not 100% mechanically inclined, but he knows his way around the car, So he straight out paid for my ticket. He didn't believe me. I said, let's pick a date. We picked a date, and he's all like, yo, more light. There we go. He's like, yo, I got you a date. Paid for your flight, there and back. I'm like, dude, I'll take the time off. I requested the time off. I got my job says, yeah, cool, don't worry about it. So my whole goal was to leave Thursday, come back Sunday. Leave Wednesday, come back Sunday. So I had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday to get a car done, and then leave Sunday. And that way I have time to come home. So I fly out Wednesday, flawless. Arrive, hit my plane, make it. I had a layover in North Carolina, and then from North Carolina I went straight to Knoxville, Tennessee. He picked me up, dude, with a smile from like chin to chin. Freaking, oh, it's PincheAls. He's picking me up. I'm picking up PincheAls. I'm all like, hell yeah, dude. Maybe my camera over here. There we go. And he's just like, dude, you're here. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm here, man. I'm here to help you, bro. We're here to have a good time, build a Mark IV, and go home. All right, so I show up, picks me up. We go over, we pick up some food at some fast food joint called Cookout. This is midnight, so I'm like tired. I'm gonna go to bed, pick up a burger and like some drink, go home, get to his place, makes me a bed, pass out. Wake up at like legitimate like 5, 6 in the morning. Hey, Dan, let's work. He's like, yo, all right, let's do this. So he gets in, we get in, we go in, we pull the motor, legitimately. Me and him together, pull a motor in like 3 hours. We're up at like 7, ready to go at 7. By 10, 11 o'clock, we pull the motor out, Once the motor's out, we're like, yo, let's build a Mark IV. He's all like, bro, it's happening. And he's just like, in his brain, he's just like, whoa, this is actually happening. Like, this car, you gotta keep in mind, guys, this car has been sitting for over 2 years and hasn't had any attention because where he lives in Tennessee, no one touches European cars. People are just like, nah, you got a Chevy or a Ford. That's it. Maybe a Honda, but that's pretty much it. Volkswagen, no, you're in the wrong country. And Dan's all like, man, dude, I can't find anybody to do anything. He's all the people who build his block. If you guys know FFE Performance, they build his block. It's a 2-liter stroker, so that thing's freaking nuts to begin with. So they build him a block, and I'm there. I'm all like, bro, what do we got? What do we got? So we pulled the motor, pulled the transmission, pulls out a fully built 6-speed transmission. So I'm like, yeah. So we're doing a 6-speed swap. Here we got axles. Here we got the shifter, cables, and a rebuild kit. I'm like, yo, good. So we put everything together. I tore the whole entire one. I stripped that 1.8T, the one that we pulled out, the old one. Stripped it. We cleaned out the accessory bracket, and we started putting stuff together. And then same day, all right? Put this in perspective. We already pulled the motor. I already have another out. In the same day, I stripped it out. Already got about 50 to 60% of the engine fully put together of the new engine. And I'm done. It's like midnight. I'm going to bed, bro. He's all, man. He's like, you did all that already in one day. I'm like, I know. We still got more to go. Tomorrow we got to do a turbo test fit. We got to figure all this stuff out. We were missing some gaskets. We went to AutoZone. We ordered some new gaskets. We ordered a couple new lines and stuff like that to make sure that, you know, as things are going, you know, we're making things work. And then we noticed before anything happened, we're like, dude, your starter won't fit. You got the wrong starter. You got a 5-speed starter. This is a 6-speed transmission. It's like, oh man. I'm like, don't worry. Let's go to VatoZone. There's VatoZone like 10 minutes down the road. So we go over, we order a starter, and thank goodness I have my commercial account because man, that starter was like $500. I'm like, nah, we ain't paying $500 for a starter, man. So I used my commercial account, and I was able to get it down to like $150. We got a bunch of other things he needed, got it all done, went back, and then man, I think your boy wants to be like me. He wants to be twinsies. So again, we got that all taken care of. We went back to the garage early in the morning, and we started like test fitting the manifold, the turbo. If you guys were following my Facebook, my Instagram, I couldn't do as much as on YouTube because again, internet is horrible. You know, it'd take too long. So hopefully you guys follow the build. And as we're building. On the second day, okay, day 2, I got the turbo fitted. All the gaskets came in. The starter came in. Everything we needed showed up. Everything. I'm like, yo, it's done. The motor's put together. I'm all like, the lines is and he's like, dude, this has been sitting in boxes for years. And look, I have an engine. And Dan's just like, I don't know, man. This makes no sense. I'm all, we're not done yet, Dan. We're not done. Dirty D. That's why I started calling him just Dirty D. So the next day, I'm all like, this has to be in the car. Wait, Wayne. You gotta wait. We're not there yet. You don't know what's good. You don't know why there was an injector arc. There actually was an injector arc. I will explain as I'm finishing the story. Okay. All right. So we got the engine put in and we set it in. I'm all like, I can't mount it right now. It's already too late and we're done. So day 3, mounted the engine. I'm all boom, 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 boom. He's like, dude, it's in the air. It's in the car. He's like, oh my God. I'm like, all right, don't worry. You need to get the axles going. I'll start doing all the wiring. I'll do all that and I'll show you. And I'm there teaching him how to do this, how to do that. We got everything mounted. Everything went flawlessly. Like, it was just like Bam, like this is how you build a car in 3 mother AF days. Then came to starting it. All right, all of it was done. The starter came in, started cranking it. It's like, all right, we're able to prime it. All right, so priming means we got to get oil in all the system. You guys got to understand that. All right, it's got to be. We got to get oil going into places that never been there. I know, definitely for sure, Ed. Don't worry. So we're all there. We're like, okay, let's prime it. Since it's not starting, the fuel isn't coming in. Let's just prime it, and then we'll see if I can get the fuel pump to start. And it didn't want to start. And we're just like, no, what's wrong? And again, it's a car that's been sitting for years. We don't know what failed. We don't know, what's going on. So I'm like, please have a multimeter or at least a test light. And bro pulls out a test light. I'm like, yes, test light. Okay. So I'm like, all right, let's figure out what's going on. We need to go from the beginning all the way to the back. Meaning, where there's power, we got to work our way back to find out if there's a short. So step one, we got the test light. We test the outlet. It's hot. We got power. So the moment I plug in the test light, full brightness on it, so it's good. But if I put the fuse in it and then I test the test light, that light did not go bright. It was dim, very dim. So I'm like, oh, there's something wrong. There's something wrong there. So we go all the way to the back and we pull the wire for the fuel pump, and then we test it there. We're getting full continuity. That means we're getting full 12 volts from the beginning all the way to the pump. So the last thing means the fuel pump is bad, or it might be clogged. So I showed him how to pull the fuel pump out. So he learned how to pull a fuel pump, a whole entire assembly, and then we filled up a bucket with fuel, like about 2 inches of fuel, so about a gallon. We put the fuel pump in there, and then we wire up the battery. We get a 12-volt battery, and then we wire it to the pump on the 2 outer posts. They're positive, negative. And we went there. I'm all like, all right, hold on to them because we don't spark anything. And I move the battery, and I'm the one jumping the pump. And the moment we hit power on the pump, it just went, meh, and that was it. I'm all, okay, reverse the polarities. Because remember, on the fuel pump, it's just a motor. So it rotates one way, positive, negative. And if you reverse the polarities, the fuel pump will rotate in the opposite direction. If it's clogged, okay, this is a cool trick for you guys, just so you guys know, if you guys have clogged fuel pumps. Pull the pump, reverse the polarities, and make the fuel pump run in reverse. If it runs in reverse, it will shoot out the grime that's inside that fuel pump, and you'll pretty much break loose the pump free. So we did that. Nothing happened. The motor seized on the fuel pump. Thank goodness that people listen to my builds and listen to what we do and how we build cars, and we buy parts to make sure we're ready for it. He bought a brand new DW65 Dashworks fuel pump. Poof. Pulled that sucker out. I showed him how to pull a fuel pump out without breaking the plastic. Popped in a new fuel pump, new lines and everything. Popped it in. And then that's where you guys saw that video where we finally turned the car on for the first time. Now understand, the injectors that were in there are for an AWD motor and manifold. So if you guys don't know what an AWD 1.8T is, it's a 1999 to 2000, 2001. They're very, very different manifolds from a AWP forward. So the injectors are literally like a foot long. They're like ridiculously long. Okay, so those injectors don't fit in the manifold. They stick out. So there's no seal. So what you guys saw in the video was an O-ring not seating and backfire from cranking the engine, igniting pretty much the engine. But you were seeing fuel igniting inside the cylinder because it was rotating, and that's what you guys saw. there's since the injectors weren't in the right position and angle, fuel began to puddle inside the manifold, and you'll see that backfire. It wasn't because there was a short in the harness. It was because the injectors were not seated. They were just sitting there. All we wanted to do was to make sure we had fuel, spark, and compression. That is the most important thing for any engine to fire. That's it. We don't care what kind of fuel it is, as long as it's getting gasoline and we have compression and we have spark, the engine will ignite and turn on. And that's what you guys saw on the video that I posted. Yeah, exactly. It was firing right there, but it ran. And that's all that matters. That was the goal for us at the moment. Because my entire 3 days was to make sure that car fired. And that was it. I got oil and I got gas. Coolant was kind of like, we can worry about coolant later. You don't need coolant. You need those two to make everything else run. Once that happened, my job was done. What I was intended to be there for, that was it. Now, what happened after we were done, because we celebrated, we're like, yeah, we're done. You know, I had one extra day. Remember, it was Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I was going home Sunday. So my flight got delayed to like Sunday afternoon. So I'm all like, hey, let's do something. So we were planning to go out somewhere and do something. So we went back in the next day. So this is Sunday. We went back in their garage and we were just shooting the shit. And then I agree, Tiny, 100%. I should have just like chilled and called it done. But you got to understand, we're in Tennessee. I was 5 minutes away from the tail of the Dragon, the most famous road in all of the United States. Okay? 11 miles with 319 turns. Okay? I wanted to experience that, damn it. Even if it was in a car as a passenger. I just wanted to go on that road and just enjoy it as a cruise. So, before that even happened, I walk out of my friends. Okay, you guys got to put this in perspective before I tell you the actual story of what happened. So, this guy's garage is right here. There's a gravel like road and then his house. So, in between the gravel road and his house the garage and his house is a gravel road and a steep like 15, 25 degree hill with just gravel. All right, perspective. And yeah, Adams LZ, I was there. We were on our way the day that it happened. Just FYI, when he crashed his his car. So I walk out of the garage, same route that I always take. Okay, I walk out of the garage, and I just going into the house. I hit like a patch of like really loose gravel. Flew back, boop, caught my wrist on the ground, snapped it right there. Bullshit. That's what I call that. All right, bullshit. And that's what happened pretty much. That's how I broke my arm. It's not really exciting or anything at all. I just broke my stupid arm like that. All right, now, and then pretty much you guys know the rest. If you guys don't know, I'm still asking for some help to raise some funds for my trip. I ended up spending almost $1,200 on medical and a new flight because I had to pay for a new ticket. And pretty much we've almost raised what we needed to raise to help pay for what happened. Believe me, I'm on the set. I want to lie. I have a good lie, so I'll talk about that later. But if you guys go to my Facebook or on the community tab page on YouTube, on Instagram, I posted my GoFundMe. I'm only $200 short, and then I'll be good. I've only wanted to just raise enough money to offset my my flight and my what wasn't covered in my insurance, which really screwed me over. because I ended up losing a few days of work. So I'm just trying to offset what screwed me over, you know? I know, right, David? So simple, it can just ruin your day. But but it's okay, guys. You know, life happens and you can't control it. But I'm just asking for a little bit of help. You know, that's it. Now to the good stuff. Patreon members. For you guys watching this, if you're not watching it, your laptops are being shipped. I have 20 Patreon members, and I'm gonna name them all. Okay. So for all you guys who are Patreon members, your laptops are on the way. All right, so I'm going to give you guys the names of all the Patreon members. So this is the next part of the important part of the live stream today. So we're shipping out your laptops tomorrow. Yeah, David, don't worry about it, buddy. You know, all I'm asking for is just a couple bucks. It's not asking for much. You know, just to get me back back on route to where I was initially. So these are the first batch of laptops heading out for Patreon members. The laptops are coming with OBD2 cables, batteries, and a charger, and a bunch of extra goodies in the box. All right, guys. So Andres Miranda, your laptop is on its way out. Brian Eagle Monroe, laptop is on the way out. Edgar Perez, all right, laptop's on the way out. Have a good night, sir. Jim Kine Holes, on the way out. Luis Greenwalt. Matthew Cogburn, on the way out. Matthew Huckle. Mike Silva. Mike 4 Wolf. Rob Minnick. Isidore Flativius. I can't say the last name. Setul. Cam Viralone. Tyler Hudson. Doug DeWay. This is the way, Doug. Thank you, Luis. Thank you, Luis. Justin Cooler. Kyle Swan. Sebastian Lorenzo. Earl Ryan Stacy. Eduardo Flores. Alright, guys. It's already shipped, bro. Sorry. we already paid for the shipping slips and everything, so I can't like undo them. It's already paid for, you know. So, oh no, thank you, Mr. Fifth. Thank you, Luis. I'm always on high spirits, man. You know, not much that can get me down. This is just an arm, you know. But we're good. I just wanted to give everybody the big heads up. We wanted everybody to understand that there was a delay for the laptops, but it's on its way. We're shipping a lot more. So be ready for it. This is a tool. You guys can use the laptop for other functions, but it's mainly for you guys to learn diagnostics. It's mainly for you guys to get your hang around VCDS Lite. This is not VCDS Pro, so it can't do all the other functions. Okay. Nope, all the laptops are leaving tomorrow. They are all shipping out 2-day priority. So you should see your laptops probably by Tuesday or Wednesday, if you guys were named. So, okay. Yes, David, your laptop, we have to go ship it a different way. My wife is working on a bunch of other ones that are doing international shipping. There's, for us to do customs and all that, to make sure it works correctly for you guys so you don't get overcharged. We're shipping them a different route, a different way. So if I didn't name anything for you, don't worry. International shipments are being shipped, but we're doing it a different way. So that way it doesn't cost us and you guys an exceptional amount of money. You guys already paid, and that's why we're trying to make sure we can ship it that way. because it's such a hassle. It's shipping outside of the U.S. is a hassle, but my wife is phenomenal at doing this, so I'm having her do that portion. So you guys will get an email and a notification when it's shipped. Okay. We will do another live segment when the next batch of shipments go out. Okay. Now, that being said, we got a decent amount of viewers. You guys have any questions for me? Okay. If not, there's my wife. There she is. Say hi to my wife. She's in the comment section. KL Fields. That's my boo boo. Yeah, you need to go to bed, Mr. David. Or no, that's 40:30. That's 4:30 p.m. It's nice and early. No, is it? Or no, 4:30 in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost early morning. No, it's super early morning. Yeah. Everything's working good, Tiny. I'm definitely loving this place. This place is so much more roomier. I mean, right now you're just only seeing one garage. There's another garage over there. If I turn the camera over here, you see I have a whole other section. So I know, right? So I mean, I'm loving this spot right now. It's great, but we need to upgrade still. We need an actual shop. We need an actual garage. We need more community involvement. That's what we need. So we got some of the new local kids working on cars here. We got more stuff going on. So oh yeah, it's a lot bigger, bro. You guys needed to come down here, man. Oh yeah, Mr. Fifth, definitely, buddy. Yeah. Holy crap, $700? That's a killer deal. We need to talk about that, Rob. That's a really good deal. But I need to know what the Pag Parts tuning manifold is. I never heard of that. Yeah, exactly. If that's a genuine Garrett turbo, dude, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with that price because a GT28 goes for $1,200, and a GT28 67R is like a $1,300 turbo. So I don't know what's wrong. There's something wrong with that whole package right there. You know, I definitely would double check that for sure. Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Well, if I don't have any more questions, I'm gonna call it a night. I I have to recuperate. Yeah, I agree. Hi, Lani. Hi, Mama. It's okay, Lani. Jeez. Yeah, go to bed, David. Jeez. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. I also busted my ankle, but that's just a sprain, but it's all right. Um, let's see. I love it. What are you saying? I love hurting myself. Filber's doing good. I have to get it retuned for the new manifold and for more boost, so you guys are going to see more of that coming soon. That's pretty much it, though. I don't have much right now. Thank you, buddy. Have a good one from Illinois as well. All right, I'm going to call it a night, everyone. Peace out, much love, and as always, here at PincheAls Garage, you know what we do. We're gonna. I just wanted to say thanks for the S1 coilover install video. Help me out. You're welcome. Looking for deals. Yeah, I do the best I can to help out with DIYs. We got another DIY coming for an R32 Mark IV, so stay tuned for that too. And I'm gonna do it with this busted ass arm too. You gotta remember, we never stop working here at PincheAls Garage. And as always, we're gonna break, and we're gonna wait for it to fix. And then we're going to repeat. Peace out, everyone. And you guys have yourself a wonderful day and night on the other side of the world. Good morning. Good night. Deuces. Much love. I'm going to bed. All right, guys.